the World Tour rankings, that race to the World Tour finals in December. The Korean pair in top spot, just one ahead of their teammates at the moment. But no easy opposition. The experience of Tang and Lai Pei-jing will hopefully provide us with some decent entertainment here in this next one. So the head-to-head we'll see in a second, 1-0 to the Malaysians. Asia Championships in 2022, that was a round of 32.
Right. Choice. Side. Serve or receive? Receive. Who will receive? Receive, who will serve? Right. Thank you.
So the Malaysians team, it looks like, win the toss, Steen, and elected the side of the court. More of a wise decision, perhaps?
Yeah, I think it's a wise decision to select side. There always must be some kind of plan as to whether you want to get off to a good start and you feel that you need to finish on the good side in an eventual third game.
We'll take a look at our two pairs here. Kim Won-ho's 24 years of age. He's about 6 foot tall, from Suwon in South Korea. Number 6 in the rankings, but as I mentioned, number 1 in the World Tour rankings. And that race to the World Tour finals. And his partner, Jeong Na-yoon. They're the number 8 seeds here, of course. She's 22 years old, just a bit younger. 5'6" in height, from Seoul in Korea. And just that one World Tour title, and it was just last week. 2 times runner-up. And fairly recently, both of those on the World Tour. That was the German Open this year and the Australian Open at the back end of last year. Their opponents today, Tan Myeong-kyang, 29 years old now, from Johor Bahru, 17 in the world. They were up at number 5 in the rankings quite some time ago. He and his partner, Lai Pei-jing. She's a touch older at 30, from Kuantan, which is Pahang in Malaysia. Runner-up here at the Singapore Open back in 2019. Also took bronze at the SEA Games that year. And last year's bronze medalist in the Commonwealth Games, this pair. And they've also got one title on the World Tour. That was the Korea Open last year. So Trish Gubb is back on court. This time as our chair umpire. And Jiang Shiying from China sits in the service judge chair.
Ready to play.
Well, again, I think the BWF must be loosening their grip on shirt colours. There's a bit more of a clash in the same colours again, Steve, the pink this time. It was the blue in the women's doubles before.
Yeah, they look very much the same.
It used to be a very contentious point, I remember. And nowadays it seems a bit more relaxed. So the Malaysians in pink and black. They'll start the match at the bottom of your screen there, nearest us.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Tan Meng and Lai Pei-jing, Malaysia. And on my left, Kim Won-ho and Jeong Na-yoon, Korea. Lai Pei-jing to serve to Jeong Na-yoon. Love all. Play.
Good pace to start out with here in the first rally, and just to continue on that shirt collar discussion, the rule in paragraph 21.6 is in individual and team championship, if the opposing pairs involved in a match are not wearing significantly different colored clothing, the lower ranked pair will be required to wear a different color. So either there's been some exception in these two matches here, or a different colored short skirt is enough to be significantly different, and that opens up a lot of questions, in my opinion. I think my personal opinion is that the t-shirt should be of significantly different coloring, but yeah,
I think it looks
red and pink.
Yeah, it looks worse when the Malaysians are on the far side of the course. It will appear better. Their front of their jerseys has at least got a bit of black on them, those black stripes. But from this angle, from behind,
and the ruling says significantly different.
Yeah,
yeah, we saw it in the previous match as well.
I've been asked to change shirts in the waiting area before, on more than one occasion, waiting to come out to play a match on court. In fact, I've even heard of pairs waiting to see what colour their opposition are wearing, and then knowing that you're higher ranked, you wear the same colour just to unsettle them a bit.
Yeah,
minutes before a match.
So they can't play in their lucky colours.
Yeah.
One of the things here is that in the mixed doubles, I actually think it could be an advantage to play the near side of the court here, where you can convert your attack easier, presumably, because you get help from the drift. In the mixed doubles, you really don't want to be playing too much defense at all.
4-3.
No, no. I mean, both of these men can hit it pretty hard.
And it's been two mixed doubles who is sort of moving in different directions. The way I've seen it, Kim and
good defense from Jeong.
And Jeong in the upwards direction, whilst the Malaysians haven't really played too well as of late.
No, they haven't. Perhaps their age is starting to tell. But they had some success, I remember, back in probably 5 years ago now, on the Grand Prix circuits and Grand Prix Golds. They were common names on the final weekends. But more recently, yes, I haven't seen them getting too many World Tour event semi-finals and finals. Just that one title last year, the Korean Open.
Yeah, only won 2 matches this year, and didn't get to play. They were selected for the Sudirman Cup, the World Mixed Championship, along with a number of other Malaysian mixed doubles pairs, but they didn't get to play a match, even though Tan Kiang Meng was the team captain, named the team captain. That's a little bit peculiar, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I'm guessing Goh Soon Huat and Siobhan Jemmy Lai might have been picked up.
They played 2 matches, but Chen Tang-ji and Toei Wei played the 2 important matches and did really well, in my opinion.
They're an exciting pair to watch.
Yeah, they're worth keeping an eye on.
Toei Wei is such a flamboyant player.
Service over.
And they're a pair where it's always hard to predict which hair color they will show up to tournaments with.
Yes, I'm guessing there's no rule in the BWF statute, Steen, that talks about
different hair color.
Yes.
No.
No. Oh, it's just wide.
Service over. 8-6.
Interesting, the rankings at the moment in the mixed doubles with, well, unsurprisingly, Jeong and Huang leading the world rankings, but they're really far down in the World Tour rankings as we near perhaps the middle of the year, looking towards the World Tour finals. Would that be, Steen?
Oh,
they're focusing on the
advocating that he touched it, Tang Kian Meng.
9.
I don't think he did.
6.
Sorry.
No, let's
Here
take
it comes
another look
again.
at that. Yes.
No, I don't think he touched it.
No, I don't think so either. Where was I going? Oh yes, the Chinese pair, Jeong and Huang, are really far down in the World Tour rankings.
Yeah.
Would that be because they're focusing on
6.
the qualification period? And
I think they're focused on Sudirman Cup, firstly, and now they're focused on Asian Games on home soil in Hangzhou.
okay,
And then they'll see how it goes. I don't think they're too focused on qualifying for the World Tour finals.
Service over.
yeah.
7-10.
The rules are changed a bit for the World Tour finals. I think it's the best 12 results that counts now. So it's
Oh, and
not
it used to
all
be-
results.
Yes.
And that means that you don't have to have 16 to 20 tournaments. Yeah, you can have that, but you're only allowed to have your 12 best counting. And so there's really not a whole lot of fuss
A challenge here.
in the early stages.
Kim Won-ho challenges called in.
No, well that makes sense. If they can pick the best 12 or focus on 12 tournaments. Might be a good challenge, this one. It looked just wide. Called in by both line judges.
Yeah, it's long.
Very long.
Correct. Out.
So the mid-game interval in the first.
Service over. 11-7. Interval.
And Kim and Jeong with a 5-point lead at the break. And continuing their impressive form from last week.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Change. Eleven, 7. Play.
Oh.
12-7.
Well, an opportunity missed for Tang Kian Meng. A former singles player, as I recall, Tang Kian Meng. Is that right?
He was, yeah.
Going back some time now, I imagine.
I think it was 2015 or 2016 he was switching category.
Wipe the court, please. Sorry. Yes. Yeah.
I switched in August 2014.
Thank you.
Well, looking at his frame, it's no surprise really. A tall, athletic-looking figure.
An interesting story is that Lai Pei-Jing was dismissed from the Malaysian national team, but not Tang Hian-ming. But he decided to quit as well to continue playing with Lai and chase their Olympic dream.
8-13.
And here they are still going.
Out. Service over. 14-8.
That's a good shot.
Excellent. That's where he's strong. And he can use his power
14.
from the backcourt. Tang. Very much dependent on playing in the regular mixed double position with Lai at the net and Tan at the back of the court. You see
10-14.
both the mixed doubles specializing in exact that position on court, whilst others are experimenting a bit more with, if you have a female player that is a strong backcourt player as well, then you can
like the Thailand pair, perhaps.
Like the Thailand pair, but also this pair here where Jeong is a strong women's doubles player as well.
Yes, yes, I think they're inside the top 5 in the world in women's doubles too. Yeah. Partner Kim Hee-jeong.
Inside top 5 in Korea, definitely.
Yes.
They've been strong as of late, Korean women's doubles.
Very, very. They seem to have loads of pairs.
16-10.
I remember the first few tournaments of this year where Kim and Kong and Lee So-hee and Baek Ha-na, they're all, keep winning tournaments. Yeah, that women's doubles event's going to be fascinating come the end of the year.
Well played there.
Yeah.
By Lai Pei-jing.
Service over. 11-16.
He's the doubles player that has impressed me most as of late, Kim Won-ho. He's really got some good things going.
Does he play with Seo in the men's doubles?
No, he plays with Choi So-ju.
Ah, yes.
He is one.
18-11.
Both with Choi and
Choi So-ju, yes.
the doubles, and
there's been some changes in partnerships over the last 9 months or so.
Jeong here, yeah. Kim and Choi won the German Open men's doubles.
19-11.
Some loose floorboards underneath court one, I think, Steen. I can hear when Jeong's advancing on the net. Oh, that's a good shot.
Excellent play.
20. Game point.
It just seems
11.
rock solid for the Korean game.
Very calm under pressure, aren't they?
Yeah, not giving any opportunities away, any unnecessary opportunities. If they are not forced to lift by good shots from the Malaysians, they're simply keeping it low. And it's totally in style with Park Ju-bong, the Korean-born Japanese head coach, with his philosophy, one of the world's perhaps the best mixed doubles player through the years. His style was to protect the lady in the mixed doubles.
So the first game then going to the leaders of the World Tour rankings at the moment. Kim Won-ho and Jeong Na-yoon off to a very solid start, looking composed. Business as usual. A good fight from Tan and Lai, but 21-12, a convincing scoreline in the opener.
나은이가 어쨌든 상대방이 남자가 대각 플레이가 갔었을 때는 코스를 내가 이렇게 올라갔을 때 이쪽 사이드
所以它是给了当中呢，你就要出来，你要出来。如果你真的很抓不到那个台面，不用紧，第一拍一给的时候一过了，过一次你就出来。
不然你不要我一出来，你就出来，然后你知道你不要马上打，懂吗？不要马上拦，吃一拍才来拦，多一拍给他这个以后才拦。啊，
先出一拍，先出大。如果是大，有机会大，你有机会大，你就连着去无所谓。
所以不然的话，你第一拍你马上拦他们就又进来又是打回一样的东西哦。啊，所以你要给他们有这个，才有这个。
要注意一下，就是别人如果是一触对墙的，拿拉分，他一定是回来。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So lots of discussion amongst the Malaysians. Plenty of work to do. And they'll need some kind of change of tactics to get back into this match. Kim and Jeong looking very comfortable out there.
One, low. Service over.
Yeah, that's one of the things that they were discussing. That Lai needs to focus a lot on the top of the tape. There's a lot of explaining done to her as from the body language in the Malaysian camp.
Service over. 2, 1.
Yeah, you could see her in that rally, looking to take a forehand. Maybe that's the call. She chooses which way and commits to it fully. Have to intercept at the net. Good power generated from the wrist here from Tan.
I think he's been brilliant in the mid-court area, Kim Won-ho. Any loose shot, he's been there to capitalize on it. And,
Play.
it's just a lot of easy points to pick up. Wait, how sure was that?
Service over.
Well, they're learning this is the faster end. Very easy with your instinctive lift to see it drift long of that back line. Oh, well, it was well played from Lai Pei-jing. Just didn't quite react quick enough for the final shot.
Really good serve from Kim Won-ho. It's one of the things that are very impressive with him and Sudirman Jae, who both play men's doubles and mixed doubles, but they're serving from two different positions. Yeah, we got a really, really good low serve.
Well, this time Tan finds a smash winner into the body of Jeong.
Yeah, the service situation becomes increasingly important now because Kim and Jeong are also realizing that it's difficult to play the back court.
Good defense.
Excellent
from Tan.
play.
Yeah.
6-4.
That cross block was wonderful, wasn't it?
Service over. 5-6.
Oh. I don't think Lai Pei-Jing meant in giving the shuttle back to Jeong, meant to hit it into her face. Well, it is a little quicker in here this week, and you can see
7-6.
more winning shots not coming back, and a few more going out the back of the court as well.
Yeah, when you saw that short lift there from Jeong,
Yeah.
quickly punished.
Good serve from Lai.
8-6.
Good comeback here by Tan and Lai. Again, winning the serve situation, that is the key.
6.
And I think I would like to change my position on the better side in mixed doubles. I thought it could be the near side here. That's definitely not the case. There's too much drift. Yeah.
So many times we've seen Tan hit
Shouldn't
through
play.
Jeong in this second game. Still managing to hit through. Oh, that caught the tape. But although it might be against the drift, it's still reasonably quick, Steen.
Yeah.
And with those consecutive points to finish, 5 points, the mid-game interval.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So the sign language there again, Steen, they're looking for Lai Pei-Jing to sort of lay off the shuttle and get the lift for a partner.
Yeah, they've got to win the initiative because, I mean, if they are in the defense, Tan and Lai, then it's very, very difficult to withstand the Korean attack. And so far, they've played brilliantly here in the second game, and their strategy of Lai trying to take control of the net have worked absolutely 100% so far. That's it.
Oh, look how long that goes.
12, 6.
So Jeong needs to step up her game on the front court. She needs to be able to challenge Lai Pei-Jing a bit more, and I'm not totally convinced that that she's able to do that at the moment. But the thing is that she reminds me so much of the former Olympic champion Lee Hoo-jung in the early stages of her international career, and she just got better and better every tournament. From tournament to tournament, there wasn't that many tournaments in a yearly schedule as we have now. So when we came back after a month or so back home, you could see that she'd improved, and that's the same here about Jeong. When I saw her the first time, I wasn't totally sold on her technical skills, but she's doing the right things and improving. But can she do it quick enough here? That's the good question.
Yeah, certainly Lai Pei-Jing full of confidence at the moment. This second game going so well for the Malaysians.
And Lai, a much more natural net player. Good shot.
Yeah, again, brilliant from Lai Pei-Jing. Malaysian tactics working really well.
Yeah, but
executed well.
And a little bit surprising because, I mean, Kim and Jeong won last week in Thailand, which is presumably an even windier stadium than this one, at least in terms of statistics for 3-game matches. The Hua Mak Stadium in Bangkok is more difficult than this one. They're totally outmaneuvering last week's winners here in the second game, Tan and Lai.
Yeah, Jeong sort of gambled here and perhaps left that decision a bit too late. Sold her partner up the river, I think is the phrase. And she's falling apart here, Steen.
Yeah, and again, I mean, just as much as you're playing your opponents, you're playing the conditions here.
Good judgment.
Service over. 9-17.
Good flicker. Look how long it was.
Service
Wow.
over. 18-9. Out.
Sure.
Service over. 10-18.
So a long way back in game two. This one almost run away from the Koreans. Brilliant from Lai. Good interception again.
Service over. 19-10.
And she's reading the game really well.
Service over. 11-19.
I would love to see him flick again. Great.
He is a confident player, isn't he, Kim Won-ho?
Service
Yeah.
over. 20. Game point. 11.
I like that you sort of try it one more time, just do it a little bit better than before, because if you say, oh no, I can't flick, then you put too many restraints on yourself. So 9 game points.
Service over. 12-20.
A chance for the Koreans to at least regroup, perhaps, in these inevitable 8 remaining game points, now 7.
13-20.
Rebuild some confidence, perhaps, going into the deciding game. Good defence. And with that, the Malaysians have managed to take it to a third and deciding game.
21-14, 1 game all.
And they were reasonably dominant in game 2. Wonderful block from Lai. 21-14, the second game score.
OK， 如果是你很口边，你拿无所谓，就是这个东西吧。
对面逆风打在这边，你可以赶的，不用紧。他逆风打的时候，你可以赶拿一点，不用紧。哈。
现在是可以
啊，对，现在是可以拿的，不用紧。
你要看这场这就可以了。那个女子啊，真的很不能动她，给那个女子上来抢，对吗？你不用讲要刺啊，现在只是讲往后会换一点，会换在往后不刺啊，打回给你，这一球你弯度的东西。
감이 다 어릴 수밖에 없단 말이야. 그거를 해서 먼저 다 움직이게끔 플레이를 만들어줘. 알겠지? 자, 초반부터 다시 하면 돼.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, the Korean coaching staff not spending all that long with Kim and Jeong.
Final game. Love all.
And it's going to be interesting to see how this third game unfolds, because I think the Malaysians are going to be much more focused on maintaining the initiative here in the early stages.
Yeah, and equally the Koreans know they have to get off to a good start.
Yeah, well played. Look at the battle there was for the initiative following the service situation.
Yeah, this could be a great deciding game. Just hope that second game didn't knock the confidence of Jeong Na Yun too much. The youngest player on court.
Good play.
2, love.
So it's basically playing a match without lifts, because one side you can't lift and the other side you don't want to.
I quite liked how Tan Kian Meng was pushing forward in that previous rally. Like you said, Steen, try and take that initiative as early as possible. Oh, Jeong needs to try and anticipate some of these.
was a good attempt from Tan Kian-meng to play it over Kim Won-ho there. He reacted though, the Korean. Keeps playing it in his own side. Kim Won-ho not changing, not exposing his partner.
Yeah, well played.
So you could say, okay, what's the difference here between the second and the third game? I mean, they're not playing so differently. The Malaysian pair and the Korean pair are playing a bit better here in the mid game and so on. And the thing is that they have this threat that they can play it long. They're just not doing it. And the Malaysians they should realize that, and when they attempt playing it long, Tan, presumably he's the one going for it, he should just play it below the tape and then maintain the initiative. Oh, there was a challenge here.
There was, I think Jeong Na-yun, reasonably late, raised a finger. I think it was long.
Yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 3-4. Play.
It's such a beautiful version of badminton mixed doubles. I love the way they just guide the shuttle into open spaces. That's better from Jeong.
And the Koreans are trying to take Lai out of the game.
Yep.
Playing it past her, moving her if she is involved in the rally, then immediately trying to move her to the other side and see if Tan can beat them in the flat game. So fast that I couldn't really keep track of what was happening. There it is and slow.
Yeah, the lift is just flat enough from Tan to cause Kim some problems. I'd like to see Jeong try and take essentially as many shots as she possibly can. Just keep guiding that shuttle downwards. The minute it goes past her, a bit like we said about Lai Pei-jing in the previous rally. As soon as she's out of the game, it's too much work to do. Oh, she'll be upset missing that shot.
She was out of position there. Jeong was moving away from where she played it.
It's really cat and mouse so far this deciding game. Brilliant from Kim.
Service over.
I like how patient he can be, not going too hard too early. The shot here just lays off soft to get the lift.
There's a lot that would have gone much more all out on the second last shot.
Yep.
creating a little cushion now, the Koreans.
Net.
Trying to run with that momentum. Jeong serving early. Well left.
9.
And for 10, the goal is to involve his partner. Take the pace out. Sometimes he's got to play directly into the body or the head of Jeong, because he's not getting the better of the Koreans in the flat game on this side of the court. Play. Wrong play by Tank there. Totally wrong. Selling his partner.
Yeah, for a moment the Koreans slightly confused. Jeong not instinctively pushing forward like a mixed doubles player. The very first shot, she was looking to take the lift. But Kim taking charge. And whilst it's a healthy lead, the Koreans will need that at the change of ends in a few moments. Yeah, that's really good.
11-5 interval, change ends.
The Malaysians were dominant in game 2 from this other side of the court, and so as they move back to that side, I don't think they're out of this just yet. But a 6-point lead puts Kim and Jeong in the driving seat.
또 지금처럼 이 플레이에서 내가 스피드로 움직여서 할 수 있는 동작을 해줘야 되고, 내가 솔직히 자세가 어려우면 반대쪽으로 빼서 얘가 여자애가 무조건 그 플레이 쪽에 미리 그 길목을 기다리고 있단 말이야. 올리는 건 하지 말고. 그리고 나은이 앞에 붙여놓고 그러면 길이 왼쪽에 열려갖고 오빠가 뒤에서 다 받기 어렵단 말이야. 하나 붙여서 한쪽에 하나만 확실하게.
Thank you, coach. Players on court.
我就急着要去手。
Korea. That's it. Play.
Excellent serve return.
Service over. 6-11. He's coming. Thank you.
So once more into the home stretch. The last half a game to seal victory and a place in the second round. Good court coverage from Tan Kian-meng.
Yeah, a little surprising that Jeong doesn't put more pressure on Lai Pei-jing. Now she has Kim at the front court. Look how quick Lai was to get to the front court there. I think that's going to be the Korean solution, that Kim is taking more responsibility at the net. When possible, we're going to see him make his move to the front court.
Yeah, Jeong doesn't seem to have the instincts, or rather she's got instincts of a level doubles player.
She's used to being the level doubles player.
Yeah.
The instincts, yeah, they come from playing a lot at a certain position, but it can be learned. Badminton is a game that can be learned. You can't drag a player that's 150 to 185 or shrink a tall player, but anything else can be learned.
Yeah. Well, there we have Kim staying at the front after that great return of serve. It's paid off this time, but slightly lucky perhaps.
Big mistake by Tan.
Yeah.
She's still keeping it straight whenever she's at the back court, Jeong. So that's a tough task, taking on Tan Kian-meng in that half-court game.
Yeah, very brave. Not sure how wise it might be. And again, Jeong for me should have been trying to intercept there.
Oh, that's great play by Jeong.
Yeah, that was better.
14-8.
We need some discussion with the coach. Look at this, that one, but catching the next one, that's really brilliant.
Exactly.
That's the development in terms of playing female mixed doubles player.
Wow, it's really
hey, that's great play. Oh, she missed it.
No.
Lai Pei-jing missed it.
15-8.
What a save. Jeong diving effort just to keep the rally alive. She had no hope of winning the rally from that position, surely. I can't believe Lai missed this, Steen. And she has.
Oh, that's one that's going to hurt. Instead of 9-14, it's 15-8. I don't know if there's these live percentages for winning a match like we see in some American
like in
sports. But the percentages just dropped.
Significantly,
yeah.
Yes.
They're lifting more, the Koreans, than we saw in the second game. Daring to play the full court. Oh, that's a beauty from Kim Won-ho.
Yes, and he's playing the forecourt a lot more in this third game. It will take some quick thinking, I think, Steen, for the Malaysians to find a different tactic then to combat this.
Yeah, and the problem is you can't win on the same
9-16.
game plan as you won the second game, because your opponents will have a better idea of what to do. That goes, on the other hand, for the ones that won the first game. They can't be sure to take advantage of the first part of game 3 as they did in the first game here.
Well, look at that.
Service over.
And the thing is, for Lai, that what worked in the second game, playing back at the net, now Kim Won-ho is there instead of Jeong. So she should have played it away from the net, actually. Mid-court area.
Service over. 10.
Yes, and get Jeong on the run. Oh, just long again.
Service over. 18-10.
Sometimes you feel it's just not meant to be.
But again, they're trying to play it past her in the backhand side, and it's very difficult to attack well from the backhand. And it's going past you. You have to be really quick and really strong.
19-10.
You almost have to be Leon Nasir to do it.
Yeah, there's not many like her. Oh, wonderful. Good interception, well read.
20. Match point 10.
And Kim Won-ho really has taken this third game by the scruff of the neck. 10 match points for the Koreans. And on the first time of asking, they found the floor. And a much more confident looking end to the match. A slight wobble in the middle, but they've come through in fine style. And disappointment for Tan Kian-meng and Lai Pei-jing.
21-12, 14-21, 21-10.
And Kim Won-ho there asserting himself at the forecourt. We saw it so often in the third. And it took 3 games and 51 minutes of action. But the Koreans through. The game scores then 21-12, 14-21, 21-10. And they continue their fine form at the moment, Kim and Jeong. Welcome back to the Singapore Indoor Stadium. Day 2 here at the Singapore Open. 3 matches down. We've got men's singles action coming up for you next from Chinese Taipei, Wang Tzu-wei. And he's up against Thailand's number 7 seed, Kunabut Vititsan. So that's a look at the men's singles draw in this section. Nat Nguyen and Eun Se-young battle it out for a chance tomorrow to play the winner of our next match. Lo Kian-yu, the number 4 seed, likely on paper at least to provide a quarter-final opponent if he can get past Lee Chuk-yu amongst others.